49ers Deommodore Lenoir has quickly become one of the top lockdown cornerbacks in the NFL to the point where he got a big time extension last year and is now the new 49ers cornerback one. But it's not just Deommodore, it's also Renardo Green, who the San Francisco 49ers drafted in the second round. And don't forget, there's a lot of people who are draft experts who said that Renardo Green was the biggest reach in the entire draft. Yes, we didn't forget because I was very high on Renardo. He was a guy that was a draft crush of mine, someone that I talked about quite a bit on this channel, even did dedicated video for Renardo. But that's not the point. The point is what Deommodore Lenoir is talking about and why I think he's actually right. Let's get into it. Deommodore Lenoir tweeted, "Me and Nardo, number one duo in 2025. Stamp that. I'm telling you." So, you know what? I agree. I think this could very well be one of the best tandem duos of cornerbacks in the NFL. They really are wired very similarly. They're considered to be undersized cornerbacks, but they don't play that way. They play with a massive chip on their shoulder. They're not afraid to be physical. They're both great in press man situations. They're great in coverage, and they're great in helping in run defense. These guys are complete corners, even though they might not be considered based on their measurables to be as such. So I really, really like what these two have done. And not only that, I like the confidence that Deommodore Lenoir has along with Renardo Green. Renardo Green, he even posted this to his story and he says, "Already written." So he agrees. He's down with what Deommodore Lenoir is saying. And you know what? I'm buying. I'm buying what they're selling because I do think that these two guys can really be the next pair of lockdown duo cornerbacks in this league. They're young. There's still their best football still in front of them, especially for a guy like Renardo. We know that Lenoir has solidified himself to the point where Lenoir can say pretty much whatever he wants, and he will. He will say whatever he wants, and I think that's why fans have come to love Demo so much is because he backs up what he says. And fans like it a lot, and I think there's an opportunity for both of these guys to be big time ascending players this upcoming year. But I want to know, do you agree with what Renardo had to say? Do you think these two could really be one of the best tandem cornerback duos in the league? And again, if they add one more option in the draft, who knows? Maybe Trey Brown fits into that mix, former Seattle Seahawk, in this trio, because we do know the 49ers will need 3 to 4 legitimate cornerbacks who are going to play next year. But if they add one in the draft, man, if they go Kobe Bryant out of Kansas, they will have 4 DBs who all play the same, all similar for stature, not large, not big, but they play like they're massive and they are physical. Kobe Bryant out of Kansas has fantastic ball skills. You might even argue, obviously, he's playing in college, but he might have better ball skills than both these guys. Now, I'm not saying he's better coverage than both of these guys, but Kobe knows how to go up and snag the ball. So the 49ers can really just solidify this cornerback room in the draft. I think they've added some good pieces in free agency, and they could really get this whole secondary locked down, especially if they figure out who is going to be the starting safety on the opposite side of Malik Mustafa. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.